Alright, hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. So we are doing the hard mode and doing the All-American Challenge on the hard mode. This is the developer's hard mode, and we're over here in Black River. From the last episode, I did get my trucks moved over. All of them but the Fleet Star. I left the Fleet Star over there. I think I should have left a few more trucks over there because I'm just going to have to move them all back, and I really don't have that much to go over here. A few little missions, and we're going to pick up where we left off and see if I can't get this delivered. So this is the not a drill. Needed to get these two steel up here so that I can offload the drill bit, which will free up 2 of my trucks. I can go do other things. And I also have the P16 sitting over, getting ready to get the Kodiak, pull it out of the mud so that I can get that truck. And then it's going to run over and pick up the construction rig trailer and deliver it over here so I can finish this mission out. That'll give me some money. Also plan on doing a contest. And then we'll see what we have time for. Now we gotta get the GMC up here. Pulling a trailer without 4-wheel drive and 2 steel cargos on it. I think it'll be okay. GMC's tough, even without the all-wheel drive unit. It is a much better truck once I get the all-wheel drive unit, and it's over on Lake Cove, so it'll be a while. Because in this playthrough I am not jumping maps. Once I get this region 75% done, I can jump over to Alaska to get upgrades and trucks, but then I have to come right back here and finish this out to completion before I go over and actually start doing missions. A little bit further, but not too much. Oh. Hell, I got the mission up. Sometimes that helps a little bit. Alright, 2 metal beams. Good, the other truck is out of the way. And we'll pull the Western Star up here. I left it outside the box because sometimes it glitches out a little bit and will not accept it. I'd have to back up and pull back in. Alright, that's part of the mission. Now I need the construction rigged semi-trailer. Before I can do that, I need to pull out my Kodiak, which will give me an extra truck and a little bit of money because I do have an upgrade for the Kodiak. Put that on there and sell the old part and have a little bit of money. Not much, but a little bit. something semi-solid and jump over to the P16. So if you're new to the game, you're not sure what I was talking about the Kodiak, come over here to the log station and you come out here, you have a Chevy Kodiak C70 sitting out here in the water. It is broke down, but it becomes yours once you winch it out of here. And what better truck to pull it out than the pig? And I've discovered it. So now it is, oh, it's available for purchase. Ah, that's something different. Why do I need to purchase it? So we'll get it down here and see if I can jump into it. And it's broke, by the way, so it won't start or move on its own. The tires are flat. Engine's busted. Transmission's gone. The fuel tank's messed up. Has no fuel. Basically, if it can be broken, it is broken on this truck. That's alright, we'll get her fixed up. Shoot you down. Okay, so I can't get into it. Alright. So yeah, it's just busted all the way around. Yeah, it had me worried there when it said that it was available for purchase. I like that truck. Once I get a few more upgrades on it, it's quite handy. A lot of people write it off because it only has the single rear axle. And I gotta admit, I was one of those. Didn't think it would do good. Never really used it until I got over to Canadian map and discovered that it runs actually very well over there. Slices through that mud pretty good. Come on, we can find this. Dang it, I forgot to put the bigger engine in it. I had it at the garage. Just to remind myself to put the bigger engine in, and I forgot. That's alright. V16 can pull this through across the river with the smaller engine in it. And attached truck. All right. Let's cross the river. So a lot of people I have seen, what they'll do is they'll take this construction rig trailer, which is located up here, and they'll come down and they'll go all through here, across the bridge, bring it. I have seen a playthrough where somebody brought it through here, which was a pain in the butt on them. And I have seen a couple of playthroughs where people have brought it through here, but they have an issue getting up on top of this hill here. And me, I just bring it straight across here cross the river, come down this road, and cross it again, and bring it right over, and usually I don't have any issues. So we'll see if that holds true today. Now we'll have to winch. It's pretty much a given. So I wonder if I would have to winch if this truck had all-wheel drive. But for pretty much a stock truck without all-wheel drive, it does pretty good through here. Maybe the game's going to be nice to me today, and I won't have to winch at all. I can deal with that. Giving it gas and letting off. See if it will get some traction. We have no problem. Oh, now you're gonna get stuck up. You're out of it now. So here's where the bigger engine, had I remembered to put it in, would have pulled me up the hill here fairly easily. And I will have to go back to the garage to refuel after this mission, and I will make sure that I get the bigger engine out. Do a little zigzagging here. I get the trailer positioned so I can pull it down here without bumping into stuff. And we'll do the same thing at the next turn. Could drop the trailer off and go over and pick up that drainage mission, but I think I'll wait on that. Why are you stuck? I thought I was going to do it without having a winch. He just did not want to go through that little area. Which is funny because it makes it all the way across the river with no problem. Now that little area won't go through. That's alright. So, cut to this side. Should avoid those trees on the right. stump. So by zigzagging there, what I'm doing is I'm getting the front of the trailer a little further up the road, so that when I make the corner, I don't hit those trees. Or the rocks. And I made it. Here's the boat. Anybody missing a boat? Definitely need a bigger engine. Hey Nathan, how you doing today? Yeah, definitely do this one with the P16. And I don't know if you saw, but I crossed the river. Didn't even have to winch. One of the reasons I like this truck, and I don't have the bigger engine in it. I forgot. I've got the engine upgrade. Forgot to put it on. Yes, it definitely is a beast. So you enjoying your holiday today? I was watching District earlier today, and he completed the Yukon, so he's ready for the Phase 5. Phase 5 coming out on Thursday. I think I'm going to jump back into my self-imposed hardcore mode and run over there and check it out. My Labor Day is pretty good. Had a little bit of a stomach virus today. I haven't felt the greatest, but I will survive it. Hey, I'm at level 8 and $7,400. I definitely needed that. So I think what I'm going to do, over half a tank, I'm going to go ahead and pull this back to the garage. Because from my understanding, Phase 5 will bring the ability to pack trailers on trailers. And if it does, I'm going to pull this over on a trailer. Just to see if I can do it. But I need to go get my GMC. Give GMC a helping hand out here. And I was afraid of that. If I can install. Yep, it's stuck up. Too far away. So we'll jump over here with White Western Star. Yes, I got the off-road tires. And I got those before I went to Drummond Island to get the P16. I was doing little missions until I was able to get the tires. I really didn't want to drive. I didn't want to drive the Fleet Star through the swamp with road tires on it. I'm pretty sure I can make it, but there'd be a lot of winching involved. And I believe level 9 is when I can get an upgrade on the tires again. Or it might be level 8. I'll check when I get over there. Get some even better tires. Providing I have the money. A couple of upgrades that I want to do. So we will see. And I don't want to run myself out of money. Oh yeah. Western Star is a really good truck. It's your first real good truck that you get in the game if you play it. Do a playthrough where you stick with the regions until you finish with them. So it's your first really good truck that you get, and it really kind of sucks until you get the upgrades for it. But once the upgrades are in your possession, it's a very good truck. Animals there. And we'll pull the GMC back with this truck. It has more power. Closer. Lights on for safety. I heard some banging back there. That would be bad. Don't want to damage stuff unless I absolutely have to. There's no other way around it. Costs me money. I still have to figure out how I can refit the maintenance trailers. District said you could, but I have not been on hardcore mode enough to figure out how to do that. I meant to ask him today and I got sidetracked. But I'm wondering if you have to go to one of the repair stations. Which the only one that I can remember here in Michigan is over on over on Smithville Dam. And you've got it, well, actually where this is going. And then it becomes a repair place. So I can replace the repair points. I figured out how to do it on Scouts. Because it's like the repair add-ons are $1,500, and once I use all the repair points out of them, I can just go and sell the add-on for $750. So it's only costing me $750 to get repair points back again, because you have to rebuy the add-on. wish you were able to take an add-on from a scout vehicle and go up to one of the maintenance trailers and fill it up. There we go. Turns a little bit too sharp. And I don't want to bang up this one still. Up, up, up. Oh my God. Watching behind me and not in front of me. We got it now. Smooth sailing. So the next thing on the agenda is I have a stuck tanker. And I have 3 stuck vehicles I'm gonna need to pull out. I think attached trailer there. I can always bring a trailer up here to load that up. We'll see what Thursday brings, if I haven't already done the mission by then. I may already have that mission completed. District, how you doing today? So I am pretty close to being done with Black River, except for the logging. I haven't done the logging because right now I can't afford the trailers. So I've got to do some missions on the other maps in order to work up to where I can purchase a trailer. But I've only got a few smaller things to do here. 2 contests. Let's see, 2 contests. I've got a bunch of stuff to pull out of the mud. And that trailer will remain there as a reminder of my error of judgment. I couldn't get the GM. I tried to bring the GMC up through here with that trailer, and it wouldn't work. Oh, and check this out. So, I went ahead and fixed up the TranStar here. And I thought, you know, why not? Let's give it a try. And I hooked it to that big trailer, and I pulled it all the way over here from the garage on Smithville Dam all the way over to here, and it didn't have any issues whatsoever. I didn't even have to winch it. So that was amazing. I'm going to use that truck a lot more often. As soon as I have the money, I'm going to put a flatbed on it and a crane and see what it can really do over here. What am I doing? Alright, so let's put your bigger engine. And hey, it gives me $2,800. Excellent. And I can't get the advanced or the extended heavy. Gotta be level 10. I am still a little bit away from that. So I've got those two over here in case I need them. Fuel. That's what I need to go over and get this fuel tank. The lost tanker mission. And that's right, it's out. So District, I meant to ask you something on your stream today, and I got distracted and forgot to ask. So you said that you can resupply the green trailers here. How do you do that? I know it's going to cost to resupply them, but where do you go? Is it one of the repair stations? Go into it and you can rebuy them. Fuel up. And that's what I want. So now we are going to head to over here to the missing oil tank. I'm going to pull that out of the mud, and as I'm pulling it back, I'll drop it off over here, and I've got a truck here to pull out. Plus, right there, I have a drainage, one of the points that I've got to hit. So if you look at the map now, go to Smithfield Dam. Okay. So we'll run over here to Smithfield Dam. And is it here at the service hub? Near the warehouse, there's a spot. Okay, so that's the resupply zone. Because I was wondering if it would have been over here, because once you do that mission over here, it allows you to fix your vehicle. You can't refuel it, but you can fix it over there. Oh, wait a minute, right there it is. Resupply zone. Okay. So that's just service hub, so the resupply zone is over here, and I can redo my supplies. Excellent. Okay, so there's where I get my resupplies and my tires. If I had a truck over there, I'd go over and try it. Alright, so I've used a little bit of my gas, but I got it. We'll get this tanker and haul that truck back. I can do it with the White Western Star, but it's much easier with this truck. And I like driving this truck. I'd like it a lot better if it was all-wheel drive. Or if I could put chains on it. I would give up all-wheel drive if I had a chain option. And in real life, you can put chains on these. I've seen these with chains on them. Never got to drive one of these monsters. I almost had a guy one time talked into letting me drive it, but he was afraid his boss would find out. I saw me and my wife went over to Lowe's today, and I saw on the back of a trailer a military Hemet bobtail, which I have driven those in the military. It's the older 8x8s. And we used to have a lot of fun with those. You remove the governor on them, and those things will do 60 miles an hour on rough terrain. It'll do 70 on the freeway without the governor. Which, for military folk, that is highly illegal. And I was young and dumb and didn't care. As long as you hooked the governor back up before you went back to the motor pool, it was all fair game. So I think this truck should have an add-on where you can pull those rock trailers. That would be so much easier than the 770G. I hate that truck. Which it might be a better truck if you had more of a suspension on it. It has no suspension. Well, none to speak of. You can actually see it in the back bouncing a little bit. Excuse me. Alright, I gotta see if I have this mission. Did I pick it up? Or do I need to... Nope, didn't pick it up. So I have to pick it up over here. Stay on one side of the road, and then when I pull it back, I'll go to the other side of the road and make fresh tracks. Alright, gotta be quick. Alright, we'll sink. Come on. There we go. That's the bigger engine right there. So it's a fixed, is it a fixed number on all the maps or just a fixed number depending upon what region you're in as to resupply? I will have to take the scout over when I get back over there and see if I can resupply it. So can you resupply the scout over there? Or can you only resupply the maintenance trailers and maintenance add-ons? Adjusting my cord here, it kept getting caught under my arm. My headset. Also, I can resupply everything. That's good. I have to check out the cost and see if it's like for a scout vehicle. The way I've been doing it is selling the add-on and then buying the add-on back, and it ends up costing me $750. As long as I take the fuel out, because one thing you got to remember, if you do it that way, if you go in with fuel in your add-on and you sell that add-on, you rebuy the add-on, you lose all the fuel that was in it. So that happened to me once. Gallons. I'm good on gas. And it's usually not that difficult to pull this truck out with the P16. The hard part is getting it turned around out there. Does not have the best turning radius. And before I get out there, let's get drainage up here. Start tracking it. Because, where you at? There you are. So right there's one of the pumps, and it is right next to that truck. So make sure you have that turned on. And kill two birds with one stone. And you don't have to drive out here a second time. Yeah, I know. It's not deep enough to stop. Or damage you, I mean. Deep enough to stop you, just no damage. For those that have played this game when it first came out, this was such a pain in the butt because the truck was moved back a little bit and the front end was buried in the mud. It was a serious amount of time and effort to get that front end to even start moving. And I think the water was deeper. Maybe it's where I'm in this truck. accept it. Tracking. And let's get you back. Oh. Alright, flip it. Move it again. You do not want to stay in one place too long. Also don't want to get the truck caught up in the stump. And I went the wrong way. I should have went that way because I'm liable to get stuck here and I did. Go to the right of the stump coming out. The truck usually doesn't have a problem getting out of there. And I'm not worried about you getting damaged. I don't get to keep you. What I'd like to do is be able to jump into the GMC here and hook it up to the fuel trailer. And then pull it that way, but it won't let me do it. Can't jump in mission trucks. This one gets a little tricky because there are no winch points on the very back of this trailer. Never understood that. Why are there no winch points on the very back of it? It's got a bumper back there. But that's all right. Oh, shit. There we go again. Not watching in front of him. But with the winch point in the middle of the trailer, when you're towing something behind it, whatever you're towing tends to make a much wider arc around corners. Half a tank, so I'm still good. What I'll do is drop the GMC off near the garage and deliver this trailer. Excuse me. And then pull the other trailer back down and then deliver the GMC, and we have two other vehicles to bring. Chevy over by the farm. And the other truck that's across from the farm, across the road. I don't remember if that's a Kodiak or GMC. Since I don't get to keep them, I don't pay attention to what I'm pulling out. Turn to right. Another reason I like this truck, the fuel mileage is not too bad. Sometimes it'll get up into the 4 gallons a minute. But usually it stays around the low 2s, unless you're trying to climb a hill, or the high 1s. Which, when fuel mileage is an issue, you got to do things to save fuel. Drive vehicles to save fuel. Look at the chat. And I hit a rock. Yeah, first time I tried it, I tried getting the truck out, the Kodiak. I took the Chevy and the International Scout, and I was probably on that for about 2 hours trying to get that mission done. I was so mad. Alright, delivered. More money. I like money. A method to the madness. Sometimes I may not look like I know what I'm doing, and most of the time I don't. Sometimes I do. So, District, one of the things I'm going to do that differs from what you're doing is when I leave a region, I'm not getting rid of any trailers. I'm going to leave them all here, just in case other missions come back and bring me back to a region. I have trailers. I would hate to buy a logging trailer, use it, sell it, and then the next update comes out and I've got to come back to a region and move logs again. So I'll just take all the trailers, put them in one location, and then leave them. A testament to what I have accomplished. And because I'm stubborn. I was going to put it in there, but I think I'll leave it out here. Oh yeah, you've got the other trailers you can use. For me, I just don't want to. If I can sell them, fine. If I can't sell them, I don't want to destroy them. I can just pile them all up in one place. Maybe even tip them all over and make me a zombie fort. Alright, let's get you home. And go get the other two. I've never taken this truck over to get the Chevy that's over by the farm. And I know that's a lot of mud, but I think this truck can do it. Riverside Repair. This is delivered to the farm, right? Yeah, to the farm. Had to double check. There have been times I've went totally the wrong direction to deliver something and realized I'm on the wrong side of the map. But I think it happens to everybody. Yeah, the vanilla trailers will screw you up. So, Nathan, you finished the timber for the locals? I haven't done any timber yet in this mode. Mainly because I can't afford the trailer. Set that 3,000. And I think what I'm going to do is just back you up. We don't have to worry about a 15-point turn. And you're just about as fast in reverse as forward. Accept, start tracking. And let's get you up. Wow, I actually thought I'd have more trouble doing that. Knock down some corn.